Riders, fans, racers, I'm going to beat a dead horse to death, to further death, because that is a really bad analogy, but it fits because there's been so much talk about this topic that, oh no, Barcia didn't deserve it, and oh no, it was a bad penalty. I know I've made a video or two about it. However, I'm here to tell you that it's not that bad of a penalty. Yes, the whole DQing has a negative correlation with, oh, this is a bad stigma because Barcia can't be Bam Bam no more. But I'm telling you, the penalty wasn't that bad. He got disqualified from Moto 2. Not the race, just Moto 2. And that's important because if I look back at the point structure, those guys were fighting for like 10th and 11th place, okay? And what is the points there? 10 points and 11 points. Yeah, Barcia could have had a hero moto and could have finished 5th or whatever, but what did he finish even Moto 1? Justin Barcia finished 8th. Okay, so he's doing a little bit better than there. So 8th is 13 points, right? 10th and 11th was 11 points and 10 points. What happened during his last infraction at the last Supercross? He had a loss of 10 championship points. It's damn near identical, very, very close. And there's only 17 rounds for Supercross to make up stuff. In motocross, there's 24 motos where you have a max of the whole 25 points up for grab. Okay, so if you put those 2 and 2 together, it's less of a punishment. But everyone wants to say that, oh, this is horrible, horrible. I know I've Cooksey and I are cool because, you know, he's much bigger than me, but I'm the little shit that's smaller, you know, so even when we're in the same room together, I could you know, make him want to slap me. But we were going back and forth about this, and I know he's got a very stern opinion about it. You should go check out his video so that you get both kind of views on it. I just don't think it's that bad. I think it was merited that, hey, you know, he could have slowed down and make the inside. Yes, the GoPro footage, you're like, oh no, he was jumping. Come on. Professional riders, they can freaking slow the F down and and make the corner. And Chris Gans, he's the actual photographer that took all the photos for the whole Barcia thing, right? And he's got released another photo of him going around the big track marker here. Yeah, we've seen the GoPro footage, but he actually says that if you cannot keep it on the track, you need to back it down a little, right? What I saw is Dylan stayed on the track, took the corner as wide as he could, and didn't really have anywhere else to go. Barcia had to go around the track marker. I know rubbing is racing, but Dylan got slammed hard and almost ended up in my lap. He was hurting after he hit the ground, so I think it was dirty. Yeah, it was pretty dirty. Have I seen worse happening that nobody was penalized for? Yes, but a bit surprised that AMA gave such a harsh penalty to something that was sight unseen. They just assumed that it was the worst. Okay, so yeah, you know, everyone is being overly critical on Barcia because of his history. However, if you don't take action, the riders will take action. And the riders are the ones that have to race against him. And not just for everyone else's safety, but Justin Barcia's safety. Because if it gets out of hand, the riders are potentially going to hurt Barcia back. All right, and you don't want to see that happen. Yes, rubbing is racing. We want to see good rubbing and good racing. However, there's a safety thing in there where you're going to piss somebody off because you can't win both sides, right? You know, there's that fine line. You're either for it or against it. It's hard to kind of be in the gray area when we should kind of be in the gray area on certain aspects. And, you know, potentially Barcia has to make a bed to sleep in, right? And his history kind of is the dirty laundry that catches up to him. It's kind of another bad analogy, but I am full of them. I want to know what you guys think of the final thoughts of everything, but I wanted to give Chris credit because he's actually the photographer that saw the whole thing, and it's interesting that he's saying, hey, yeah, this is kind of dirty, when he was the pretty much the only witness besides this little camera right here that you can't tell, is he braking? What's he doing? Is he accelerating? Personally, we all know that I think he should have been, trying to brake, right? And there's that little drop off here to where there's the bump over here and yada, 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 right? Anyway, this is Johnny F. and Hopper. Let me know. Till next time, keep it WFO. Bra-da-da-da-da-da.